Darkness, ocean, nothing before the greatest city ever built. There was only this. Then came the island, and everything changed. Manhattan, year 1000. The Lenape called it home for 10,000 years. The Hudson, crystal clear. No one knows what's coming. The last perfect sunset, before everything changed. 1609, Henry Hudson sails in. Looking for China, he finds something bigger. Forest on both banks. One small ship. A continent discovered. First contact. Two worlds. One harbor. Nothing will ever be the same. 1626. The Dutch buy Manhattan for 60 guilders. The deal of the millennium. Fort Amsterdam. 4 cannons. The beginning of everything. Beaver pelts. Timber. Ships. The money starts flowing. It never stops. 1655. 500 people. 18 languages. New York was always New York. A wooden wall across the entire island. One day they'll call it Wall Street. The most diverse settlement in the New World. 500 people, 1,000,000 possibilities. 1664. 4 British warships. Cannons aimed at the city. Game over, Amsterdam. The Dutch flag comes down. The British flag goes up. Not a single shot fired. New York is born. New name, new masters, same stubborn city. 1720. 10,000 residents. The richest port in British America. 30 ships at once. Tobacco, cotton, fur. New York, already addicted to commerce. Colonial New York at night. Oil lanterns, cobblestone. A wealthy city and a wealthy empire. For now. Summer, 1776. 400 British warships. The largest armada ever seen in America. September 1776. The Great Fire. 1/3 of the city. Gone. New York burns rather than surrender. November 25th, 1783. The British leave. The flag goes up. New York is free. 1789. George Washington. Wall Street. First capital of the United States. 1792. 24 brokers. 1 tree on Wall Street. The stock exchange is born. 50,000 people. The largest city in the new nation. And just getting started. 1825. The Erie Canal opens. 363 miles of celebration. New York just won America. 200 ships in the harbor at once. The entire Midwest flows through New York. December 1835. 700 buildings burning. New York rebuilds faster than it burns. It always does. 1847. Irish famine ships. Dozens arriving every week. They survive the crossing to see this harbor. The Lower East Side. The most crowded place in human history. Dark. Desperate. Still better than home. 1870. 1,000,000 residents. Central Park complete. New York is no longer a city. It's a phenomenon. 1878. Brooklyn Bridge construction. 14 workers die building it. Every single one worth remembering. May 24th, 1883. The longest bridge on Earth. The President attends. 2 boroughs, 1 city. 1886. The Statue of Liberty. Copper, orange, blazing. Millions of immigrants will see this first. And no, they made it. 1895. Steel frame construction. 10 floors. 15. 20. The sky is no longer the limit. 1898. 5 boroughs. 1 city. 3.5 million people. The largest city in the Western world. 1904. The subway opens. A second city. Underground. New York builds down as fast as it builds up. 1900. The first electric skyline in history. The most electrifying city on Earth. 1913. The Woolworth Building. 241 meters. Tallest on Earth. Edwardian confidence. Peak. Times Square. The Great White Way, blazing day and night. The center of the world moving north. 1925. The Jazz Age. Speakeasies. Harlem. The Chrysler Building rising. the most alive city on Earth. October 1929, Black Tuesday. The party is over. The Great Depression has arrived. The Harlem Renaissance, Cotton Club, Apollo Theater, Black America, changing all of America. Right here. 1930, 4 floors per week, bread lines below. The tallest building ever rising above the worst crisis ever, only in New York. 1931, 443 meters. Art Deco, tallest on Earth. Defiant, magnificent, New York. 1935. The Empire State glows. The city is beautiful. The city is hungry. Both things. True. 1942. New York Harbor, the most important port in the Allied war effort. 1 million soldiers shipped to Europe from here. Brooklyn shipyards, 24 hours, 7 days. The city that never sleeps went to war. August 14th, 1945. 2 million people. Times Square, the greatest celebration in American history. 1955. 8 million residents. The United Nations chose New York. Of course they did. 1958. An antenna on every roof. Glass towers rising. New York transforming again. Always transforming. 1960. Peak population. 8 million. The golden era. Ending. No one saw it coming. 1969. The largest construction site in the world. Southern Manhattan. Something enormous is rising. 1973. The Twin Towers complete. 417 meters each. Tallest on Earth. Lower Manhattan has a new face. 1977. New York City. Rock bottom. 2,000 murders a year. The city nearly bankrupt. The towers stand proud above a city in crisis. 1990. The comeback begins. Crime dropping. Central Park safe again. The greatest urban revival in history. Starting now. 1999. Dot-com boom. Times Square. Transformed. 7.5 million. New York is back. Louder than ever. January 1st, 2000. Fireworks over the harbor. The Twin Towers lit. The greatest city entering the greatest century. Or so everyone believed. September 10th, 2001. A perfect blue Tuesday. 8 million people. Peak confidence. The last perfect day. No one knew. 8:46 a.m. September 11th, 2001. Both towers burning. The world changed in 90 minutes. September 12th. The smoke still rising. A gap in the skyline. But the flags already going up on every building. 2011. 2 reflecting pools. Where the towers stood. 2,977 names. In bronze. Forever. 2014. 1 World Trade Center. 541 meters. 1,776 feet. New York rebuilt. It always rebuilds. 2015. A new skyline. A new chapter. 8.5 million. The comeback city. Completely, defiantly back. March 2020. Manhattan empty. Times Square. Silent. For the first time in centuries. 8 million people. Gone quiet. A Navy hospital ship in New York Harbor. Field hospitals in Central Park. The city that never sleeps. Fighting alone. Summer 2021. The streets fill again. New York clawing back with characteristic fury. You can't keep this city down. 2023. Hudson Yards complete. Glass towers where rail yards were. New York still finding new places to grow. Billionaires Row. The thinnest skyscrapers ever built. The most expensive street on Earth. 2024. Golden hour. Every generation visible at once. 400 years of ambition. One skyline. 2026. Dawn. Pink light off 10,000 windows. 8.5 million people waking up to do it all again. 500 years. The bridge unchanged. The statue still standing. Every wound still healing. Every dream still running. From a forest, to a fort, to a revolution, to an empire, to the greatest skyline ever built by human hands. New York City. No beginning, no finish line.